headset acting.
I know this track. I've raced it 1,000 times. That's what I'm talking about.
I love that you think that's a compliment.
It is, because you're by yourself for so much of this film. It's just you, maybe the director's in it, maybe.
That's true.
But you're doing this.
Not even, yes.
Against the wall.
I love that you've broken it down.
Sometimes when you're really excited, it's a...
Yeah. Oh no. You see all my tricks. You see through my performance, my headset acting. There's a lot of headset acting.
We're in this race. Get in a fight.
A lot of that too, by the way, is pure improv. And it is funny because you shoot a lot of it in, just in a sequence, and you'll be there, and Neil will be there, and be shooting. Okay, he's rounding a corner. Okay, around that corner. And then, now he's in the straightaway. Go straight, go fast. And then, he's just sort of bantering along about what you're seeing.
The car goes brum, brum. Brum goes the car.
Exactly.
You want to hit the gas to go fast.
Exactly. And so it is funny because I have a certain lexicon with this stuff, but also I don't, because it's not my world. And so there would be times where I would say the dumbest stuff, and people would come over and be like, "You don't say that.
Don't make the car noises."
Exactly.
Well, look, I want to say you're in good company. Will Arnett is a firm believer in high-quality acting. When you're the other side of the camera, you've got to give it some.
We lost Jason.
No. Did you see the backing technique?
It's all about the acting. You can't just leave it there. You're going to give it some, so I'm respecting it.
There's something called the Burt Reynolds over. Have you ever heard of this? In terms of back acting? So you do your coverage and, we have you here like this. And then when the camera turns around and you're on your coverage, you say like, "How you doing, David?" You go, "I'm doing fine." And you just get your profile in every line.
What are we doing now?
Well, I am getting my clothes.
That's called the Burt Reynolds over.
And I'm good on the left, so we'll get a bit of that.
Exactly.
Come on, I'm going to use that. That's excellent.
Soviet Union's first and only super soldier. I could have been more famous than Captain America.
Are you willing to admit at this point that your character Alexei
Still fits.
in Black Widow, you've based the voice on KGB as played
Is it that bad?
by
Oh
John
my God,
Malkovich?
is the Russian accent as bad as Malkovich's?
You're right. I don't give spades.
Malkovich has said that as much, that his accent was terrible. in that film.
Give the man his
He's
money.
He beats me. Straight up.
Give this man his money.
Straight up.
Pay that man his money.
It is funny, it's a hard accent because, and especially in a movie where you're supposed to be somewhat funny.
Yeah.
I couldn't be more proud of you.
Like,
You're
it does
big.
wind up, yeah, you're big, and Russians are generally not. They're like the...
Yes. Shut vodka.
So you wind up becoming a little bit Italian, right? And you have to worry, you have to
What's up,
guard
you?
against that. You have to guard against that.
No, I want them to follow their dream. Reach for the stars.
Do you have a most memorable director's note you've ever been given throughout your career? And it could be in Stranger Things, it could be in Law and Order, but were you told something so bizarre you thought, I'm never forgetting that?
I mean, there is one line where Ang Lee did come over to me and say, as I was doing, oh, look out. He came over to me as I had this scene with Jake, and I did a couple takes of it, and he was like, good. And then he came over and he said, "More handsome." And I was like, oh, I think that's a note for your casting director, but whatever, I'll do my best. So you'll notice on the take he used, I'm extremely handsome.
We ought to go down there some weekend. Drink a little whiskey, fish some, get away,
Just in the close-up, though. It's weird.
I'm not just saying this to you. It's the best answer to that question
Hey!
I've ever got. More handsome. I'll get right on it. Here we go. I'm ready. Who do you think, of all the people you've worked with in the acting department, is the best or the worst, depending on your point of view, at making you break?
Okay. I mean, this is easy. It's very easy. Like Catherine Hahn.
Chef! It's calling you and calling you.
So we did Revolutionary Road together, and
Famously funny film.
yeah, yeah, that's so true. But we just I'm generally a pretty serious guy on set. I mean, I take it seriously. I'm thinking about the audience. I'm like, I don't care if I have fun. Look, I want them to have fun. And just with Catherine Hahn, it's just impossible. She's such a maniac.
Yeah.
She's a complete and utter maniac, and she says things that are so wrong. And yeah, she's messed me up bad on that movie.
I just don't know.
I thought you were going to say yourself, because I've got 3 words for you. It's your grandma.
Oh my God, your mom called.
She needs you home right away.
Is everything okay?
No, I don't think so.
It's your grandma. Oh my God, that was such a tough day.
That is most of a blooper reel.
It's your grandma.
Yeah!
That was such, and you don't even know. There's like 3 hours of that. I shut down the day.
No, I don't think so.
Such a crazy
Okay,
season.
ready?
Okay.
You got this.
Like, they couldn't believe it. And it went through that phase where it was like so funny to everyone for like half an hour. I couldn't stop. And then they got so mad at me because we were going to go through lunch.
That's
We
funny.
had to take a penalty. It's your grandma. I don't know. And then it got really funny again. Yeah, it was like the arc of a movie. It was terrific.
There's a 3-act structure of unprofessionalism.
They should release all 3 hours of it. So you also get that same experience of David Harbour. It's your grandma.
The word is so funny. I can't do this.
I like that one too. Joy, frustration, and disappointment, and then just ridiculous, humiliated joy.
Oh, that's all we want.
Yeah. It's your grandma.
What?
Yeah!
Is there anything about a catalogue that you'd love a more casual fan of yours to hunt down and enjoy?
There's an episode of Law and Order,
Yes, David.
SVU, that I did years ago, where I played a killer who took little girls, and he was obsessed with dolls. The episode was called Dolls.
Jerry, I'm sorry.
You just came in.
What's wrong? After I called you, I opened the box. The shipment was damaged.
And so he goes into a doll shop at one point, and Ice-T is staking him out.
Of course.
Ice-T, like, in a doll shop, like, wandering around pretending to be a customer. As I come in looking for my doll.
Would you take a Princess Renee instead?
You know, I don't collect Renee's. The workmanship's shoddy.
How about a 50th anniversary Nicolette's limited edition?
And it was the doll that I wanted, but I'll take it. And I fork over the cash.
Okay, but I still want the Virginia Belle.
That is an epic scene. You'll be happy if you find that episode Dolls.
Please don't hurt my dolls. Please tell me it.
Was that the year they gave you 2 Emmys?
They've never done it before. They've never done it before, but they were like, we have to make an exception.
We have to.
Yeah.
Do you have any mementos you've taken home that you're particularly proud of, whether they're wrapped gifts or you've snuck them away or however it's worked?
Yeah, this is I tried to steal it. They told me I couldn't. And then the prop guys sent it to me, which is God bless the prop guys on Stranger Things.
Yes.
Because I have that Atlantean sword, Conan the Barbarian Atlantean sword from season 4 that I chop off the Demogorgon's head. It's in my stepdaughter's room.
Mm-hmm.
She calls it her sword, but that is my sword.
I'm not allowed to touch it. I'll leave you with this. Are there lines that you get from your roles that people quote at you on the street? If so, what are they? And generally, what are your most memorable fan interactions? Where people just come up at you and basically lose their...
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one quote that will haunt me it is my De Niro, like, you talking to me? It's that one. Is mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
Wait a minute.
Bruce is very upset.
Well, we've discussed this. Mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
The amount of people who say that to me, want me to say it, blah, 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 blah.
Chief, she's
Coffee and contemplation.
God bless.
God bless.
them and that line. Yeah, that's the one. People are funny too. There's a lot of, yes, people have a lot of reaction to me when they notice me. I think sometimes it's quite funny when they try to hide it or when they don't try to hide it. I find that the most profound interactions I have are those where people don't want something from you, they just want to give you something. So there are those times where you'd be walking past somebody on the street, they'll notice you, you'll notice them noticing you, and you think like, oh, they're coming over for a picture, here they go. And they just go like, I like what you do. Like, oh, that's awesome. That just makes me feel great. I don't have to I could still go to the drugstore on time and pick up my thing before they close. And you just made me feel great. So those are the fan interactions that I gotta say.
Well, you've given me the perfect outfit. This is what I do.
Yeah.
I like what you do.
Two Emmys. Give them two. Give them two.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed